Hello again, welcome to the Mastercam course. In that lecture, and let's try to create that geometry for our lathe operation. Okay, let's start with that distance. This is the 36. Okay, I'm gonna start with from the line and points options. Okay, and let me start from there. We can select the freeform. And then let me write my distance here, divided by 2, of course. And then I'm gonna reach at that point. This is the -5. Okay. So after that, I just need to create that line. To be able to create that line, I'm gonna turn to vertical line. I can start from here and reaching to that position. This is the same diameter actually with -25. Okay, and then this is my the distance. Okay, let's create this one actually, or how can I get this one? This is -30. According to -30, we're gonna see the sum and the degree here. Okay, let's create this one actually. Okay, so we don't have any information about the z distance for this one, so we need to calculate by using that degree. So that's why I'm gonna create this one. Okay, I'm gonna start from the line endpoint and vertical line. I can start from here to here, and then I just need to write my length, and my z-axis position is -30. Okay, so this is perfect, and then I can turn to the actually, and according to that perspective, how can I create this one actually? So this is 70 degree, and with some actually, I just, yeah, we need to calculate that degree. If this is the 30 degree, it means that this is the actually 60 degree here. So yeah, I forgot that, and I just need to see that diameter here. Okay, I need to change that stuff here. I can start from here to here, and then this is actually -30, it's correct. And then also you need to use that diameter. This is 64 divided by 2. Okay, 64 divided by 2. And then actually I just hit that button, and then I just need to turn to freeform, and then we just need to create our degree like this one. This is actually 30 degree here, so this is the 30 degree. After that, actually we can turn to actually horizontal line. We can start from here to here, and then this is the 70, and then any length, it's not important. So okay, let me check that degree, drafting and smart dimension. I can start from here to here, and let me check that degree here. Yeah, this is the 30. Okay, it's fine. Okay, I created that area. So after that process, let me turn to wireframe and to trim options. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, it's created, and then we're gonna use here, actually maybe we should create some line like this, it's not important. And then I just need to create some radius here. This is radius 2. Okay, and then I just need to create new radius here. So I'm gonna hit that one, I'm gonna use the two options maybe, starting from here. Oops, sorry, that's not what I want. I'm gonna use the arc endpoints options. Start from this one and this one, and click anywhere, and then I just need to write my radius. My radius is 15. Okay, that's one. Maybe we should also create some vertical lines starting from here to reach here. Okay, anyway, that is correct, I think. So we can also see the some distance here, minus 40 with 70 diameter again. I can start from here, and vertical I can start from here to here, and then this is actually minus 30. I can start from here. I can also create a new one with minus 60. That's okay. And then we can use the divide options, and then we can also turn to here, arc endpoints options, start this one and this one, and then drag anywhere here. Oops, I mistakes here, sorry. You also need to be careful about where you are selecting your endpoints, okay, because we are using the right mouse button, for example, and then we can select any of them. So you need to be careful about that stuff. Okay, this is my radius. Yeah, that's fine. After that, actually I can keep going with the 70 millimeter diameter. We can keep going with the free form with that degree. And then as a final, we can see the minus 70 here with 80 diameter. I can turn to the vertical. We can start from here to here, and then it can be minus 70, and as a length, this is actually okay, this is my mistakes. I can start from here to here, and then this is minus 70 with my length 40. Okay, that's it. After that, we can turn to the free form. We can start from here to here, and then this is the 10 millimeter. 80 and 70 equal 10. So after that, we can turn to here, trim to entities options, and that's okay. So we can turn to the radius here. This is the 2 millimeter radius, and apply them. And then we can turn to the 10 millimeter radius from here to here, and another 10 millimeter radius here. We can also see our chamfer here. It's already calculated, but you can see that that's not quite similar to, and actually technical drawing, but it's not important. We are doing the right things right now anyway. Okay, and maybe we should create some vertical line for maybe that one and that one, maybe, I don't know. Okay, anyway, so we can create that radius as well. Yeah, we can also see the some radius here. And radius with 2 millimeters. Okay, everything seems fine. Let's create this one as a final. Okay, everything seems fine. Okay, let's save our file and try to create our operation. Okay, let's turn to the machine, lathe and default machine. After that, actually, I'm gonna create some roughing process with actually different perspective. I'm gonna turn to the horizontal like this one. This is 23 and with oops, I'm not gonna change that. I can start from here to origin, and this is can be 22. I can turn to the vertical line. This is 20, oops, minus 27. And then I just gonna create some horizontal line like this. This is 41. Okay, let's create this one and this one. Maybe we should also create some vertical line for like this. Okay, we can also use the modify length here, and 2 mm modified is enough. And then we can also create extra vertical line for this one. And then we can turn to the radius. Here it can be 10 mm radius here with apply button, and then 5 mm radius, or maybe 3 mm radius for this one. Okay, this is actually my stock. I can turn to the properties and stock properties. I can change the cylinder to revolve options and select my geometry. I can select my geometry like this. Yeah, it is created automatically. Okay, let's turn to roughing process and the lathe toolpaths, and I'm gonna turn to the roughing process. Okay, I'm gonna start from here to actually I just need to keep going. Yeah, according to that's vertical, actually it is difficult to select. You know that there is another options here. Yeah, I think that's enough. This is my tool feed rate and plunge feed rate, constant, and spindle speed with 2000, and actually maximum spindle speed is not important. We are using the constant. Actually, we can turn to the reference point. I'm gonna activate my approach with the Z distance 3 and retract as well. And we can turn to the actually rough process. This is gonna turn to 1 and the 1 stock to leave x-axis and 0.1 stock to leave on the z-axis. And lead in process is a 1 and lead out process also 1. We can also activate our plunge feed rate for the both sides. Our compensation calculated by the computer, and let's start with here. Actually, as a roughing process, I don't wanna open my plunge process. Okay, so yeah, let's create for only actually roughing. So actually we can turn to the stock setup, display stock ref and the setup, and the hit and use the stock for the outer boundary, and then we're gonna hit that. And then we can also see the different approach here. I can select this one, and then I'm gonna calculate my toolpath again. Yes, perfect. Okay, let's turn to here as a roughing. As a roughing process, I can hit the modify length here, and I can hit the break options, and 1 mm break options is enough for us. I just need to click this one and this one. So we can also turn to here, mill toolpath, lathe toolpaths, and we can use actually contour rough here, or we can also use the different approach here. Actually, we can also use the dynamic rough or contour rough here. Okay, let's continue with the contour rough. Okay, I'm gonna start from this one and this one. This is starting and ending point for my and the geometry. When I am turned to here, I can select this one with the that radius, actually 0.80 mm with that compensation type. Okay, so after that I can write my feed rate and my constant spindle speed. We can also write the same here, and then roughing process. This is stock to leave on the x-axis, z-axis. Okay, and let's turn to lead-in process. In the lead-in process, we can organize our process with -100 maybe. This is my plunge degree, 100. Oops. 105 with 1 mm and 1 mm for retract for that degree. Okay, and the plunge is activated right now. Okay, seems good. Of course, we need to change that 0.25 mm as a roughing process, and then we're gonna get that kind of toolpath. That's perfect toolpath actually. Okay, let's focus on this one. Actually, yeah, according to this one, when I am approach on this perspective, we need to split, or we need to break that actually circle. For example, maybe like this one. Okay, so we need to break so trim to entities and break options and the trim entities, and we're gonna bring and break that line actually by using that line. Yeah, we can also use the trim to point. I'm gonna trim that one by using that point. Oops, sorry. And the trim point and the break options activated, and I just wanna break that arc by using that point. So of course we need to turn back to that geometry, of course, and we need to recalculate it again. Okay, because of the breaking options actually. Okay, let's focus on the mill toolpath, and maybe we can use the normal roughing or dynamic roughing. Let's use it here. I'm gonna start from here, 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 and this one. Okay, so after that we need to select our tool. This can be my tool with that feed rate, and that's constant spindle speed, and then we're gonna use actually dynamic motion activation. This is my step over actually, and then 0.1 mm stock to leave X and Z axis. We also need to activate plunge feed rate and lead-in options. When I am focused on the lead-in options, it also can be -150, and it's a 90 degree for lead-out options. And let's see our toolpath. Yeah, we need to change actually our tool. It's not possible to use that tool and here. So we can change our tool, or we can turn to actually different parameters. Okay, let's turn to different parameters here. I don't want to keep that and the dynamic motion here. Okay, I forgot that stuff. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna turn to here to create contour roughing process. Okay, I can start from here to here. Oops, sorry, because of the that's line, and we cannot select our profile like this. Okay, this is my tool and my feed rate and constant spindle speed. With that, I can turn to the contour roughing process, and the constant offset number can be seen like this. Yeah, let's calculate it. Oops, we need to change actually lead in and lead out options. Anyway, yeah, yes, let's turn back to parameters and turn to the lead in. It can be minus 150, and lead out can be like this. Oops, 1. That's also turned to 1 millimeter. Yeah, it's calculated automatically. As you can see that, and lead in and lead out process is quite important, especially in the roughing process. Maybe we should change our step for that area. It can be like this. Yes, perfect. Okay, roughing process is finished. Let's turn to actually normal finishing process. I'm gonna use the Lathe Toolpath and Finish Toolpath. So I can start here, and then we can keep going like this. Okay, don't forget to select weight options. Okay, and hit that button. Okay, let's use and different tools here. Let me cancel that. And I can use this one. And then we can change the tool radius. And then we can create new one. You just need to click here, and this is and the holder options. We can also change our holder like this one and this one. Or we can also click this one. This is going to be my feed rate and constant cutting speed and changing maximum spindle speed. So that's why I need to write maximum spindle speed here. And then my finishing process in the one time, and the lead in process and lead out process can be like this. And the plunge parameters must be activated, and then just hit the OK button. And then we're gonna see our finishing process. Yes, perfect. If you intend to change your tool radius, actually it's also possible that